Okay, guys, it's Knights Templar back here with Operation Zero Dark 30. This is turn 2 of the Western Allies of the combat orders. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start over here from right to left. Start by moving stuff for our combat declaration of combats here. So we're going to attack these two subs here and this one up here. We're going to bring this attack helicopter from Hawaii. We're going to go 1, 2. And then this fleet card over here, off these two LHDs here, we're going to come here. We're going to go 1, as well as this one here. We're going to go 1 as well over. This drone here that's up in northwest United States, since I do have improved drones, I can move 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to pair it with this attack helicopter here. And I believe that is it. And regarding that over here, excuse me, staying over here, we're going to shoot a cruise missile into this fleet here. And as well as this sub here that's in Hawaii, we're going to go 1, 2. We're also going to fire a cruise missile. So that's going to be 2 cruise missiles. Let me move this out of the way. Into that fleet there. And if I do get any target selects, then I'll target the super carrier since it takes 2 hits to destroy. If I do end up getting at least 1 hit, I'm sure he's going to take that Russian frigate out. So I'll assume that's the case. Over here, we're going to attack Iran, Pakistan. We're going to bring everything that we have here in India. The only thing that we're not bringing is this airborne, which I am going to leave that up here because I'm going to use that somewhere else. Okay. We're also going to bring in this fighter. We're going to go 1, 2. So we're going to put this on this card here. And as well as this helicopter here as well. I'm not sure what to do with this drone yet. I don't have any cruise missiles left for the Pacific Coalition, so I'm shit out of luck there. I think that's it. I'll come back to this airborne later. But for now, let's go over here. Okay. So let's start in the attacks over here for these 2 subs. And how we'll do that is we're going to take this frigate here. We're going to move it over 1. Take these 2 frigates here. Move them over 2. So it's a total of 3 frigates. Then we will take this attack helicopter. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Which will have a movement of 1 left. Actually, no. I'm sorry. This attack helicopter will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And attack there. Actually, you know what? I'm not even jumping way ahead. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to start with here first. Okay. These 2 attack helicopters are going to come down 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, let's bring this one. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And as well as this one, we'll go 1, 2, 3. And we're also going to bring this drone here. I'm going to bring it down 1. So, there we go. And I'll attach it to one of the attack helicopters. So, yeah, that's what we got going in there against those 2 subs. Over here in the Egyptian Caliphate, we're going to fire a cruise missile from that NATO sub into Egyptian Caliphate. We're also going to fire a sub into Egyptian Caliphate for the U.S. And this sub here is going to move over 1, 2. Is going to fire a cruise missile into Egyptian Caliphate. So we'll have a total of 3 cruise missiles going in, plus this attack helicopter, which I showed before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which attack helicopters can take a land zone. This one as well is going to participate here. This fighter is going to participate along with this drone. Let's see. I believe that's it for this territory here. So we'd literally only take the territory with 2 attack helicopters. That'd be pretty much it. Let's do Italy. I'm going to take this fighter from Eastern Mediterranean. We're going to go 1, 2. Go there. We're also going to bring in this infantry here from Germany, as well as these 3 infantry from France, as well as these MBTs. And this fighter as well. Okay. This fighter will also join and go 1, 2, 3. And this drone, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, since I have improved drones, I'm able to do so. Then we're going to pick up these 2 infantry from Venezuela. We're going to go 1, and we're going to drop them off into North African Caliphate, as well as we're going to do an airborne assault, which the U.S. airborne can move 4. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? We'll go in here. We'll do 4. I'm landing Egyptian Caliphate here. Take that as a casualty if need be. Speaking of another airborne, we're also going to do the same thing. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, since they can move 3. So there we go. Let's just get this out of the way since it's a freebie. U.S. will go up to 50. Caliphate will go down from 19 to 17. Let's switch over here to Denmark. I'm going to take that back. We're going to bring in 2 infantry from Germany. Bring in a fighter. And then let's bring in a drone for the fighter. Oh, knock my stuff over. So that drone's going to go on that fighter. And then these fighters are going to join the Italy battle. So we're going to go 1, 2. So we got a lot of aircraft going into Italy. So there we go. And then I'm going to fire a cruise missile from this guided missile destroyer into Denmark as well. Have a cruise missile marker. Okay. There we go. I think that's going to be it regarding attacks. I don't know if I did not mention this fleet card here, everything India, like I said, is going to go into Iran, Pakistan. So that's our attacks. So let's go ahead and go into combat. Let's go ahead and start with the Egyptian Caliphate battle. I'm going to bring it to the battle board. Get everything set up. Okay. And it's a really nice game. I really like this game a lot. It's pretty fun so far. Very, very fun game. Okay. I think pretty much everything's got a target select of 1 in this game. I think we got the drone left. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this battle done with. Probably give it to the United States. Obviously, they got more units, so this is what we got going in here. Got 2 airborne, 3 cruise missiles, 2 attack helicopters, next-gen fighter with a drone. So against 2 infantry and an attack helicopter. So, okay. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. Let's see how well we do. We got to roll the cruise missiles first, which we got first strike at 3. I got a target select of 1. No, 2, I'm sorry. So, okay, here we go. Cruise missiles. Oh, wow. So we got 2 hits with the cruise missiles, and we did get a target select. So our target select the attack helicopter and obviously one of the infantry as well. So he only has 1 infantry going into this battle now. That's actually pretty good. So thank you, cruise missiles. So those can go away. Let's go ahead and roll the next-gen fighter with the drone. So 2 at 8. Wow. All right, there we go. We got the hit. So he gets to defend the infantry at a 4. That's a 7. That's a miss. So we will take Egyptian Caliphate again. And that will go to the U.S., and that's worth 2. We've got another round of here. Okay. So the U.S. will go up to 52. Let me go ahead and adjust that. Now, and the Caliphate will go down to 15. And I'm going to go and put everything back. Okay. I like these attack helicopters in this game. They're really good. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah, I like it. That's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and do Italy. So, bring everything onto the battle board for Italy. Got a lot of aircraft coming in. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and chip this infantry out. So it'll be 4 infantry at 2. And then we got 2 NBTs. I wish they were next gens, that'd be awesome. And this other fighter here. We got this one. This American Next Gen with this drone. And then he's got 2 infantry and 2 main battle tanks. Okay. Take that off. All right, there we go. All right, so we've got 4 infantry, 2 main battle tanks, 4 NATO fighters, an American next-gen fighter with a drone. He's got 2 infantry and 2 main battle tanks. So let's go ahead and start with the infantry. 4 at 2. Okay, there we go. Nothing. No hits. Let's go ahead and do the 2 American MBTs. That is 1 hit. Let me go ahead and put a 1 over here. And then let's do 4 NATO fighters at 6. Nothing. Wow, dude. And then 2 a next-gen American fighter at 8. So we got a drone, so we get 2 dice to roll. Oh, wow, so it doesn't really matter. So we got a total of 2 hits there. That sucked. He's got 2 at 4. He got 1 hit. I'll take an infantry. I'm assuming he'll take his 2 infantry as well. So, and then we've got 2 at 6. That's another hit. Take another infantry off. So he'll have 2 MBTs left for the second round. All right, here we go. Second round. 2 infantry at 2. Nothing. 4 NATO fighters at 6. Oops. That looks like that's 2 hits there. A 1 and a 6, so perfect. Now he gets 2 at 6. Are those 2 misses? They are. There we go. So only two hits for the Russians in Italy. So all right, so we take Italy back. And that's worth 4. So NATO will go up to 26. Russia will go down to 31. So we take Italy with 2 infantry and 2 main battle tanks. So we give that back to NATO. Okay. Just put everything back in Italy. And then we'll do Denmark. Just get that one out of the way, since it's only 1 infantry. And it's only worth 1 too, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said, I was talking to Admiral Seabass about this, and this game just goes back and forth, just swings constantly. There's so much stuff you can do. All right. Very good. So that's what it looks like here so far. Let's go ahead and do the Denmark. I'm not going to do a battle board for this since it's not a big battle. However, we've got 1 cruise missile, a fighter with a drone, and 2 infantry. So let's go ahead. Let's roll the cruise missile here. We see if we can get a hit. And we got a 2, so that's a hit. So that infantry will not get to fire back. And we will take it with 2 infantry. Okay. Pretty simple. Okay. And let's do the one that I'm dreading, which is the one over here in the med. Not looking forward to this one. Okay, I'm going to take this to the battle board. There we go. So we got 3 frigates. And since the subs are by themselves, all my frigates and attack helicopters all get reduced by 2. And attack. So all of them will attack at a 2. So the chances of me hitting are very, very slim. I at least want to take one out. Just to... I don't know. Subs are annoying in this game, I'll be honest with you. Very, very annoying. Okay. I'm just going to move that over there. And we're going to move the 2 subs over here. And if I didn't clarify, Admiral Seabass said he would go silent running if we don't get any hits. But if we do, he will fire back. So let's roll the 3 frigates first, and then we'll go on to the attack helicopters. So 3 frigates at 2. Look at that. We got 1 hit. Perfect. So I'm just going to put that up. Put that right there as a hit. Let's do the 2 attack helicopters, the one that's not attached to the drone. So let's do 2 attack helicopters at 2. That's a 5 and a 12. It's a miss. And let's do the attack helicopter with the drone. I picked the best one, so hopefully get a hit here. No. Okay. So he will at least fire back with one of them. And he will submerge the other. Silent running, I'm sorry. So 1 at 4. And that's a hit. So I'll take a American frigate out. And the other one will go on silent running. So, okay. I'm glad that we at least hit 1 out of the 2. So let me put a silent running marker underneath it. Okay. Move this back over. Okay. Man, it'd been nice if I got another hit. That'd be great, but it is what it is. Okay. I think that is it over here in regarding that. Let's do Iran, Pakistan. This is going to be the big one. So give me a sec, and I'm going to put everything on the battle board. You got a lot of infantry. You got 12 infantry, I think. 12. You got a fighter and 2 NBTs. Okay. And then I have, let's see, that's what, 5. The 10. 14 infantry. This drone is going to go on this fighter here. I'll move that up. Attack helicopters here. Okay, I think we got everything set up here. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think we got everything set up here. Okay, yep. All right, so 14 infantry. We're gonna do 7 die. And then we'll do the next 7. There's no first strikes or anything like that, so yeah, I'm a little nervous about this one, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we've got 7 at 2, and then we'll roll the other 7. So here we go. All right, so it looks like I got 1 hit. And then let's roll the next 7. We got another hit, so 2 out of 14. That's what's about expected. 2 hits. And let's do 2 attack helicopters at 4. That's a hit. So I'm just gonna put a die here on this battle board. Just indicate how many hits I have so far. So 3. And we're gonna do 2 MBTs. That's another hit, and that's a miss. So that's 4. 4 hits. Fighter, missed, and then the fighter with the drone. And that's a hit. So we got 5 hits, which is about average, I would say. Well, this is really where it's gonna hurt. So he's got 12 infantry at 4. We're gonna do 6 infantry, and then we'll do another 6. So, so here we go. So we got 3 hits at, ooh, ouch. And let's do another 6. So here we go. You got 2 hits there, so that's 5 total hits. Okay. 5 out of 12, that's not bad. And then he's got, let's do the 2 MBTs. So here we go. So that's a miss. It's a 12 and a 2. So none of those are target select. So that's a total of 6 hits. 6 total. And then he's got a fighter at 6. And that's a hit. So 7 hits. So I would say that's about average. So he's got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'll take 7 of my infantry off. I think we can afford to go another round. So let me just update the board here. So that's what, 5, 6, 7. Oops. So I'll have 7 left. 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, so this is where we stand. I think the drone goes away. So now this is, I think it just goes away until the battle's over. I think it only lasts 1 round. Actually, let me double check on that, just to make sure. Drone. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it as to where it only lasts for 1 round, so I'm just gonna pare it back. So, all right, so we got 7 at 2. 5, 6, 7. We got 7 at 2. There we go. Nothing. We got 2 at 4. Nothing. And we got 2 MBTs. That's 2 hits. All right. So 2 hits. And we got a fighter at 6. It's a miss. And then fighter with the drone. Those are misses, so only 2 hits. Yeah, that sucked. And then he's got 4. He's got 7 himself, so he's got 7 infantry. 7 infantry. Only 2 hits, so he's got 2 so far. And 2 MBTs. Wow, those both missed too. And then his fighter at 6. That's a miss. Wow. Okay. I'm sure he'll take his 2 infantry off. And then I'll take 2 of mine. Okay. I guess we will continue. So I've got 5 infantry. He's got 5 infantry, 2 MBTs, and a fighter. I've got 5 infantry, 2 attack helicopters, 2 fighters, and 2 MBTs left. So I guess we will continue. I got 5 at 2. That's 1 hit. Two attack helicopters. That's another hit. That's 2. 2 MBTs. Those are misses. A fighter at 6. It's a miss. And then the drone fighter. That's a hit. So that's a total of 3 hits. He's got 5 infantry at 4. He got 1 hit so far. So 1 hit. And then he's got 2 MBTs. Those are both hits, so that's 3 hits now. And then a fighter at 6. And that's a miss. That's an 8. All right, so I'll take 3 more infantry. And he'll take his 3. Man, none of us got any target selects at all in this battle. It's very odd. Okay. So I've got 2 infantry left, 2 attack helicopters, 2 MBTs, and 2 fighters. And he's got 2 infantry, 2 MBTs, and a fighter left. I think that we'll go 1 more round and that's it. And then we'll retreat. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna retreat. We're not gonna continue the attack. So, Admiral Seabass, let me know which 2 infantry you want, the Caliphate or the Russian infantry. Just let me know. I'm gonna do 2 Caliphate infantry, just in case. So that would leave you with 2 MBTs, 2 infantry, and a fighter left. And then I will retreat back to India. Pretty long battle, I will say. Perfect. So this is what we got. This is what we got left in both territories. It was a good bloodbath, I must say. Yeah, that was incredible. All right. Let's go ahead and do this battle here. No need for battle board. So we got 2 attack helicopters at 2 and a frigate at 2. Okay. All right, so 2 American attack helicopters at 2. Here we go. That's a hit, so that's 1 hit. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna roll the frigate just to see if I get another hit. I don't need it, but it is what it is. So that sub will defend at a 4. And that is an 8. That's a miss. So that sub is gone. Let's go ahead and do this battle here. I've got a Chinese sub, a Pacific Coalition frigate, and an American attack helicopter with a drone. So let's go ahead and do the attack helicopter with the drone. So we get 2 dice at 2. Hopefully we can get a hit. That's a 6 and a 10. That's a miss. And frigate at 2. If I miss, he will go into silent running. And that is a 7. That's a miss. So that sub will go into silent running. And the only thing that we have left is the 2 cruise missiles here. And then this battle, let's go ahead and do this one here. So a frigate at 2. That dice is cocked. That's a 10, that's a miss. And that will also go into silent running. So we hit 2 subs out of the 5 we were attacking, so not bad. Now we have to roll for his ABM for these 2 cruise missiles. So it's 2 4 or lesses. I'm gonna roll 1 separately, or each of the ABMs separately, whatever ones he wants to counter. So here we go. So that's a 5, so one of them stays so far. And then the second ABM, that's a 10. So both cruise missiles will continue the attack. Sorry, there's a train going by, so it's gonna be loud. So we got 2 cruise missiles at 3. First strikes are at 2. Oh my God. No way. Oh my goodness. 2 1s. Target select. Oh man. Admiral Seabass, I am so sorry, my friend. If I can do this, I'm gonna target that super carrier right there and kill that. That'll be 2 hits, and that will kill this super carrier here with the 2 fighters on it. My goodness, that hurts for him. Whew. Wow. If I can do that, let me know if I'm able to do that. If not, we can choose different casualties, but that is insane. Now the fighters might be able to get off on one of these land zones here. Yeah, Admiral Seabass, let me know if they are able to. Kind of like in 36, where if there's an island in that sea zone, they can just get off of it. So let me know if that's the case. But other than that, that is pretty much it of all my combat. Let's get into non-combat. And yeah, other than that, not a bad turn. So let's go ahead and start over here and do our non-combat. I'm gonna do the sea lift and airlifts at the end of my non-combat, or whatever you want to call it in this game. So this guided missile destroyer is gonna go up 1 because he can take a shot at this and just move it and kill it. And I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna take this frigate down here. We're gonna go up 1, 2, and then this carrier here will go 1, 2 into here. This fighter will go 1, 2, 3, land on the carrier. This drone will go 1, 2, 3, land on this carrier as well. This fighter is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and land in France. These attack helicopters all have a movement of 1 left except one of them. Actually, no, all of them have a movement of 1 left, so all of them will go in France. That's where they're gonna go. So that's how that's gonna work. These 4 fighters here are also gonna go in France, since they only have a movement of that left, I believe. Let me just double check 1, 2. No, this one can go back to the super carrier, as well as this fighter here. Well, if it wants to work like that, that'd be nice. Okay. This drone is also going to go on the super carrier here. This drone came from this super carrier here that goes 1, 2, 3. I'll move it back in here into France. These fighters will go back to France. I'm gonna clean all that up. I'm just gonna use some chips on there. So, all right. And if I did not move, I need to move NATO up 1 for taking Denmark again. So NATO go up 27. Russia will go down to 30. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As far as over there. Yeah, I don't think there's really much left. Down here, we're gonna take this fighter, put it back on the super carrier, as well as this drone. I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna leave everything else in here. He'll probably attack it, more than likely. I got this fighter to scramble if need be. So, I still can't move anything out of here yet. They're just stuck. I think that's pretty much it over here. Like I said, I'm gonna do the sea lift and airlift last. Over here, These two fighters will go on the carriers, on the super carrier here, leave everything back. This guided missile destroyer will go up 1, 2 into here to Slebsea. This frigate will go 1. Actually, it's just going to join up here with this fleet. Okay. This fighter from Taiwan is going to fly from here and go 1, 2. Actually, I can go 1, 2. Sorry. I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will land there in India. So that's what we got. Over here, this American fleet is just going to go down. Let's see. It's just going to stay where it's at. I'm not going to move it. Everything that was on this card will go back. This drone will go on the super carrier. And this will go back to Hawaii. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for non-combat. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you see here, the U.S. has a sea lift of 3. So I can sea lift 3 units and airlift 2. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry guys if I'm a little slower in this video. I'm just trying to make sure I do everything correctly. Yeah, okay. Oh, these here are gonna move 1, 2, as well as this one. Actually, they're just gonna move 1 up there. This one here is gonna go, let's see, is gonna go 1, 2 up here. Make sure I have everything all good to go. Okay. Yeah, I think we're set. So I'm going to sea lift 2 NBTs from this airbase. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 into France. So that's going to be 2 NBTs. And I have one more sea lift that I can do, which will be this NBT. And that will go, actually, you know what? Yeah, those will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get a chip and chip that out. So, okay. All right, and then the 2 infantry that are over here, I'm gonna airlift them all the way to France. So, and they have a movement of 8. So, I could go 1 to here, 2, 3, 4, 5 into France. Is how I can do that. So there we go. Okay. I think I've done all my sea lifts and airlifts already. Yeah, that's all I've done so far. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So Europe and Africa, yeah, we're trying. Let's go ahead and do NATO's. Sea lift. They have a sea lift of 1, which I think it's any unit. Let me double check. I know airlifting is only infantry class units. So let's just double check. Sea lift and the airlift rules. All right. You know, Admiral Seabass and I will fix it. I'm sorry, guys. This infantry, I'll it's weird how these territories are, but I'm gonna sea lift this and go 1, 2, 3, 4 into here, which has a movement of 6. So I'll go ahead and put another chip underneath that one. So if I can't do that, then actually we need to stack these out. So there we go. Just do it like that. Okay. This frigate here will go 1, 2 and join that there. I think that's... I keep saying that's it, but I want to make sure. This drone can move 2, so it will go 1, 2 into England. Put that there. Yeah. I think that's it, you guys. If I see anything else, then I'll let Admiral Seabass know, hey, I forgot to do this. All right. Let's go ahead and do place units. South Korea looks like it's about to get taken over next turn, which I am assuming it's going to. So, what is... Pacific Coalition has a sea lift of 1 unit, a movement of 6. So, we're going to move this NBT from Taiwan. And then we're going to go 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Put that dude in there. So that will be 3 NBTs. Let's go ahead and chip out this attack helicopter. Okay. Yeah, guys, I think we can do place units now. Okay, so let's start off with the Pacific Coalition. We've got a total of 7 infantry and MBT. For the infantry, 4 of them will go in South Korea. Hopefully we can survive. Hopefully. And 1 MBT will go as well. And then the other 3 infantry will go in India. You know what? No. These 4 infantry and MBT are going to go in India as well. I'm not risking it. South Korea is going to get taken anyway, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Yeah, it's a victory. Is it a victory? Yeah, it is, but at the same time, do I just want to put more units in there and risk it? No. I mean, I know it's only for 1 round, but look at all these MBTs he's got. That's a lot. So yeah, I'm not even going to risk it. So I'm just going to put everything in there. Let's go ahead and grab another chip and just chip these infantry out. So there we go. Okay. I think that does it. Let's go ahead and do the place units for NATO. So 2 infantry are gonna go. I'm just gonna grab the units and just keep it here, the camera here. Put 2 in England. And then we're gonna put 5 in Germany. And then 2 MBTs will also go in Germany. So there we go. Okay. That's it for NATO. America. Get this out of the way. We've got an LHD, 3 MBTs, and 4 infantry. They are all going to get placed over here. No, I'll place 2 infantry here, and the other 2 will go in Northwest United States. Okay. So this NATO frigate, it was here. I'm just gonna move it here. So, yeah, we'll do it like that. So anyway, yeah, guys, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and do collect income. Pacific Coalition saved $1. We're at 25, so I will be at 26 to spend next turn. Okay. NATO. NATO's at 27, so that's what I'll collect. So 27. So I'll get 27 bucks. Then the US, they will get 52. 52 bucks. They're at the top of the food chain right now. They got the most money. So, all right, guys, let's do a dispositional forces so we can make sure everything's correct. So here in northern United States, we've got 2 infantry. Southeast, we've got 3 MBTs. Here in Panama, we've got an airborne. Here in Venezuela, we got 3 infantry. Here in Argentina, Chile, we've got 2 infantry. Over here in East Coast, let me use my little pointer here. So here in the East Coast, we've got a frigate and a LHD. Here in Canary Islands, we've got a frigate, LHD, and a guided missile destroyer. Oh, by the way, I did not move this drone. This drone will go into France. There we go. Here in Western Mediterranean, we got 2 frigates and a sub. Italy, we've got 2 infantry and 2 MBTs. Here in Northern African Caliphate, we've got 2 infantry. Here in Egyptian Caliphate, we've got 2 airborne and 2 attack helicopters. Here in Eastern Mediterranean, we've got an LHD and a sub. Here in the Red Sea, we've got a fighter, a drone, a sub, a frigate, and a ballistic missile. Over here in Arabian Sea, we've got a ballistic submarine. We got 2 ballistic submarines here. Here in South African Coalition, we've got an infantry. And let's just go over here. This is a longer video than the last one. Here in Western Approaches, we got a ballistic submarine, drone, a supercarrier, 2 fighters. Here in Northern Atlantic, we got a ballistic submarine. Here in England, we've got a drone and 2 infantry. Here in the North Sea, I think is what it's called, we got a ballistic submarine, LHD, guided missile destroyer, supercarrier with 2 fighters and a drone. Here in Denmark, we've got 2 infantry. Here in France, we've got a shitload of stuff. We're gonna zoom in. Okay. We've got 3 NATO attack helicopters. We've got 3 NATO fighters. We've got 2 American fighters. We've got 3 American MBTs. We got 2 American infantry. We got an American drone and a NATO drone is what we got in that territory. Admiral Seabass, I will clean that up with chips underneath the aircraft that I have multiples of, and I will send you a photo of that. So I will make sure that it's cleaned up for you. Over here in Germany, let's stay here in Germany. I did not count that. So we've got 5 MBTs. We've got 14 infantry, it looks like. You have 14 infantry. So that should do it for the Europe and African side over here. Over here, we've got a ballistic submarine, 2 infantry, 3 ICBMs, 3 ICBMs here, 2 airborne. So that's what we got in these 2 territories. Here in the North Pacific, we got a frigate. Here in Alaska, we've got an airborne and a fighter. Okay. Over here in India, we've got 3 IRBMs, 4 main battle tanks, a fighter. We've got 9 infantry, 2 attack helicopters, and a fighter. I'm sorry, I already said fighter, and a drone. Here in Bay of Bengal, we've got a supercarrier with 2 fighters and a drone, a guided missile destroyer, 2 subs, and 2 frigates. Here in Celebes Sea, we got a guided missile destroyer. Here in South China Sea, we've got 2 American submarines. Here we've got a frigate in the Central Pacific. Here in Wake Island, we got a Pacific Coalition frigate. Here in Hawaii, we've got a MBT, 2 infantry, a fighter, and an attack helicopter. On this fleet card here, we've got a supercarrier with 2 fighters and a drone, 2 guided missile destroyers, 2 LHDs with an attack helicopter on both of them. Here in Taiwan, we've got 4 infantry. Here in South Korea, we've got 3 infantry and a fighter. And I think that's it, guys. Yep, Admiral Seabass, if you see anything that, like I said, when I got 2 1s that I was attacking this fleet here, let me know if I can do that, and let me know if you're able to land the aircraft here in North Korea or Japan here, and then we could figure that out. But that was just insanely lucky if the super carrier is allowed to be hit. So other than that, guys, it was an hour and 5-minute video. I think it's going to be like this for probably the rest of the game. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed doing this. Like, it's a really good 2v2 game. I wish it would be a 6-player game where you can do all the factions separately, but that would just break the game, honestly. And I don't know, it may not just be fun, but it's really fun doing a 2v2 game. But other than that, guys, I will turn it over to Admiral Seabass for turn 3 of the planning phase of the Eastern Pact. We'll see you guys again next time. Thank you.